Hey y'all, it's your girl, Life of Ace. What's up? What's goody? How are you? So we're gonna jump right into this hairstyle. So I attempted to do the invisible soft locks. I really enjoy the texture of this hair because it looks really natural. Even though I botched this hairstyle, I still look cute. So this is the hair that I use. So the hair company that sent me this is Supreme Hair, and they sent me Series 2. It is pre-stretched, and it comes in like these little sections where you could divide the hair. And I got it in the number 1. I used about 5 packs to create this hairstyle. So the texture of the hair is giving very natural, very coarse. I'm enjoying the fact that it looks so natural.
The hair is also easy to pull apart. It is very bouncy and extremely stretchy.
You will see in the video how I attempted to do this hairstyle. Your girl arms was tired, baby was crying. There was a lot of situations happening, and that's just real life. This is real life. Okay, I gotta go. The baby's swallowing. I gotta go. Y'all go ahead and watch the technique.
All right, so you've made it. Okay, so here I am. I am praying to God that I am going to do justice by this hairstyle. Okay, but anyways, so I start off by sectioning my hair, and I felt like I had this under wraps. Like I felt like my parts were just looking clean, and you know, the parts was just giving. So I felt this part was relatively easy. Now, where I butchered the hairstyle, at least where I think I butchered the hairstyle, is the twist. You have to twist it in a certain direction, and you have to twist both pieces in that direction. Now, as I'm twisting forward in my first one, I am taking my time rolling it down because I've seen this on tutorials. Like I felt like I had this locked down. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing. I clipped it. It was looking smooth. I was feeling ready. So I did the other one. Now, if you notice, I am twisting the opposite way. That right there is the main problem. I'm supposed to be twisting in the same direction. How did I not know this? Anyways, so I'm taking my hair and I am twisting them in the directions where I think they go, and you could already see how this is struggling because the math was just not mathing. It was just not coming out how I wanted it to. Like I felt like I got one twist and I was going in the other direction, but this little twist right here did not hold, and as you could see, like it bunched up in a certain area, and this was just a recipe for disaster. Anyways, I keep twisting all the way down to the end, and I gave myself like that little donut roll at the end of the hairstyle, and I'm thinking this is great. So I go ahead and I continue this same technique throughout my whole entire hair, sectioning it and dividing it as clean as possible. Note to self: parts are the most difficult parts of a hairstyle. And if your parts aren't looking right, then the whole hair, especially this technique, will go down the trash. It will go down the drain. But you know what? I keep doing the thug dizzle. I'm like, oh, I got this. And in this one, I feel like my twists were going in the same direction. So I felt like I felt like I was getting somewhere. But look at that. Look at that. Hats off to anybody who done this hairstyle and they found it to be easy, because this was a mess. So I finished the hair and I'm like, oh yeah, it was a no for me. So I attempted to do this again. Now remember, in the beginning I said the twist is what's important. The twist is what's important. So here I am adding product on top of the product that was already in my hair, and I'm twisting it going outward. Now I'm twisting it going outward. I have like a tight grip on it. I am here for it. We are going in it. Yes, and I'm going to clip this, and I'm like, all right, boom. I've seen this tutorial. This is what she did, so I'm going to do the same thing. So I go ahead and I do my other one. Same thing. I'm adding product. I'm twisting into the same direction. And this made sense to me. It felt a little tighter. So now I'm separating my hair, and I am twisting it at the root, and I'm going under my twists, and I'm taking twist, we're going to call this twist B. I'm taking twist B and I'm twisting it in the hair in that direction going outward. And then I'm going to take twist A and I'm going to go outward as well. Okay, so A and B is going in the same outward technique. So now this is the part where it gets tricky. After you twist A and B in the same direction, you have to go the opposite way to kind of lock the hair in. And this is going to cause it to not move. You see how excited I was? I felt like I got it. This is going to cause it not to move, and you're just going to go all the way down in that twisting motion. And in that twisting motion, you're just going to add a little bit of product just so the hair can look a little neat. And you're coming all the way down with this. Now I am feeling good because this particular invisible lock looked great to me. This was the one. I had it all wrapped up and motioned out. Yes, I was here for it. So yes, you're going to see me go all the way at the end. And towards the end, I'm going to kind of loop it upwards and put a rubber band at the end. Easy, right? I measure it to my length and I'm twisting it upward, an upward donut, and I'm circling it around. By the way, if you like this video, please make sure you put a thumbs up. Anyways, so I loop it around and I am going to go ahead and put a rubber band on it, and I am feeling good. And this is looking like a situation like, yes, sis, you did that, and look at that. Ooh, 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 I got it. It looks so much better than my first attempt, so I'm not too bad at it. So I go through my whole hair. I am confident with this now. Yeah, we got this. By the way, the hair texture that I'm using, Series 2, is absolutely phenomenal. This hair was giving real life texture. I love the way it gripped. It was fantastic. I really did truly enjoy the texture of this hair. I feel like this technique just wasn't my strongest. And as much as I thought I had it, even though I knew the technique, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Did the same thing, but then the parts just started gathering and looking like one piece. Like, what happened to my middle part? What happened to my middle part? I'll tell you what happened. I don't know, because I thought I had it going on. The bottom part of the hair where you have to loop it up, I feel like that was pretty okay. I didn't have a real problem with it. But again, it's not looking like how I see all the other girls look. I don't know, maybe I had too much product in my hair or what. But I tried it again, and I twisted them all in the same direction. And then once I've twisted A and B in the same direction, I went the opposite way and I weaved it down. I twisted it all the way down. Can somebody tell me where I went wrong? But then you see there, the part is gone now, and that looks like one big lock. What? I just don't understand. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because this DIY project was difficult. It was a difficult one, and it just wasn't for me. Yeah, don't even get me started on the back, okay? The back was like a whole struggle bus. But you know what? In 2023, we are making things happen, and we're not making excuses. We're not making excuses. We're just not. The back, I couldn't see in the back as much as I used cameras to see and mirrors to see. It just wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. It was really hard because, remember, I had to go in the same direction as A and B twists were going, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't. It was hard. Either way, I finished this hairstyle, and overall, I'd give this hairstyle that I did a 5 out of 10 because I did my best, and that's the truth. All right, what would you guys rate this hairstyle? I feel like the only saving grace was this hair texture. It still was relatively cute, and I just made it work. I made it work for what it was and what we had to do, and that's my truth, and I'm sticking to it.
What are you guys' thoughts on my hairstyle? Like, is it a yay? Is it a nay? This is supposed to be invisible locks. I did my best. The back looked like this. How bad is it, guys? Is it really bad? I'm loving how natural this hair looks. I'm loving how it feels. Maybe not invisible locks, but I'm giving something. Okay, I gotta go. The baby's swallowing. The baby's swallowing. I gotta go. Oh, you smell like poop. You smell like poop. Is that why you're crying?